I already mentioned that on Tuesday, Trump called our Prime Minister, Mark Carney, Governor Carney again. If you've ever read The Art of the Deal or studied how Trump negotiates, calling our Prime Minister Governor serves a certain purpose. It redefines the relationship before negotiations even start. Because according to Trump, in any negotiation, the person who sets the frame controls the conversation. If Trump can get the media to keep repeating Governor Carney, it plants a seed that Canada is a subordinate. Even if nobody believes it literally, it shifts the starting point. Now Canada has to spend its energy defending its sovereignty instead of focusing on the deal. It's also a provocation designed to get a reaction. Trump's style has always been to try to make the other side emotional. Emotional people make bad deals. If Carney fires back, he looks defensive. If Canadian politicians start making angry statements, Trump knows that his tactic is working. And it also lowers expectations. The Canada-United States-Mexico Agreement, or CUSMA, the trade review, is in July. If Trump spends the whole year calling Canada a future 51st state, then a trade deal that merely disadvantages Canada a bit starts to feel like a compromise. That is his strategy. You start with an absurd demand, so the real demand seems reasonable. But Carney seems to understand the game. He told reporters he's not going to comment on every post from whoever. He's not giving Trump the emotional reaction the tactic was designed to produce. Instead, he's doing the one thing that actually defeats the strategy. He's acting like a head of state on the world stage and letting the contrast speak for itself. Carney was invited by the Norwegian government to observe NATO's cold response. It's a massive military exercise that happens every 2 years above the Arctic Circle. 32,000 troops from 14 nations training together on land, sea, and air. Everything from submarines to space operations. Canadian Special Operations Forces are on the ground. And yesterday, Carney stood beside the Norwegian Prime Minister and the German Chancellor and watched soldiers on skis and snowmobiles running Arctic drills in the snow and in the rain. This is significant because it's the first time that a Canadian Prime Minister has made an official visit to Norway since 1980. And Norway didn't invite Carney just to watch the war games. They called together the leaders of all 5